Hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talking Network channel, and welcome to this review. My review and theories here of Riverdale. Before I lose my notes here, I'm just going to go through this and start this right away. But hey, Riverdale keep going strong here to the end of the third season, or start to the back half of the season. See the finale. Things certainly are getting interesting, aren't they? But anyways, that's the last week's episode. One that was interesting, but I would say not in my top 10. But still, it's a good one. I came into this installment with both hope and apprehension. Sorry, if I can speak. It was pretty obvious that Archie would survive, but this being Riverdale, I must admit that I was pleasantly surprised that his resurrection and return home happened immediately as the episode opened. As viewers will be quick to note and to point out, despite the amount of scenes each episode of the show features, certain storylines have a tendency to drag out well beyond their sell-by date. This was certainly true for the Black Hood, and while way more compelling of a plotline, it's about time for the Gargoyle King to ascend to the next level himself. The point being that Archie is finally back in Riverdale, and thanks to subtle course setting by writer Brian E. Patterson, once again in the heart of the action. Suffering from a serious Hiram attack PTSD, he finds himself struggling to return to regular teenage life. Mr. Weatherby recommends that Archie repeat his junior year, and more pressingly, the SATs are in a few days. It is always hilarious from Riverdale those typical teen storylines, knowing that within minutes with elsewhere in the show, someone will be bleeding out or getting involved in a extended Silence of the Lambs homage. All of those things happen here, and it is fantastic. While high school life may have been the focus of the great Archie comics, on which this show is loosely based on, it is extremely odd seeing these kids taking tests and doing other mundane teen things. And again, this map shifting is all part of the show's strange magic itself. Further complicating Archie's homecoming is his now strained relationship with Veronica. Ronnie is forever torn between her loyalty to the Man in Black and her love for the Red. However, even though the former has sworn to end the latter, Archie never was really in the Notebook territory in terms of astrophysical romance, and it's not like Veronica isn't more than aware of what her father is capable of. So it's easy to sympathize with Archie here. Everything bad that has happened in Archie's life is primarily due to his own stupidity. But Hiram's are a close second. If Veronica doesn't realize these facts, then perhaps she is better off than the doofus Reggie. Reggie's role in the series is very ill-defined. His cipher nature means that the writers can manipulate his underdevelopment to their whim, which is why he has been portrayed as sport bro, drug dealer, bloodthirsty, just an unreliable employee, and now opportunistic would-be boyfriend. Are we supposed to be rooting for him, or Jerry doesn't have sick puppy dog eyes? We don't know because it feels like the writers aren't quite sure. This season has definitely done its share of over time working Reg into an actual character as opposed to some inconsistent personality traits. Charles Milton is great in his role, and given the right sort of material to work with here. As seen here, clearly Becky are doomed due to Veronica and Archie being in-game, but Archie needs to get his stuff together right now, and if going all in on using boxes to deal with complicated feelings, then do what you need to do. And as we need to get their stuff together to the Cooper family. In this episode, we learn that Alice donated Betty's talisman to the farm. Her reasoning is that all the kids who Betty and Ethel liberated from the Sisters of Quiet Mercy need food and shelter, and etc. So, in Alice's own analytic way, she had good intentions, but also no. Now, Betty rightfully is pissed off, so she enlists the help of Sierra McCoy to try to get her money back. Since Alice forged Hal's signature, getting him to sign an affidavit should reverse the donation, or something. The urgency of the donation is hardly anything more than a plot device to get Betty and Ernst Wild Black Hood back together. Apparently, spending all his time in prison immersed in the works of Thomas Harris, Hal begins manipulating Betty with a tall tale about his involvement in the death of Principal Featherhead back in the 90s. But twist, he was lying just to get Betty to want to investigate more, and thereby spend time with her incarcerated father. It would be sweet if it weren't so fucked up and toxic, but it is what it is. But twist again, the plan actually worked. Betty returns home with the sign up it did and discovers a feast of vegan milk and oatmeal cookies to celebrate Allison's job as a TV reporter and the farm's successful purchase of the former home of the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, which will become the group's new compound. Distraught, Betty heads back to visit Hal, who comforts her by reminding her that her intelligence will result in plenty of scholarship opportunities. With his girlfriend, while his girlfriend is kicking ass at the SATs and dealing with her crazy family, Jughead learns that Fangs, son of the Gargoyle King, has gotten close to the Gargoyle King himself. The Serpents bust up a big meeting between Fangs and Gigi to discover that the king isn't really Tallboy. They use him to get close to Hiram, who smells trouble and sends new Sheriff Claudius Blossom to his seat. While gloating about how he has a way of avoiding danger over the phone to her or to Hermione, Hiram is shot. Did Bruce himself fire the shot? We don't know. Veronica thinks maybe Archie did it because he stormed out of the SATs earlier in the day. He realizes that Archie is no more. And with that, the show's fan base erupts into tweets and tears, but it is what it is. It'll be okay. We all know that the couple will be back together sooner rather than later. They are in game. But in the season's most confusing turn of events so far, Fangs shoots Tallboy as he tries to escape from Dilton's bunker. Jughead's suggestion to cover up the shooting is throw a party. Alright. Fangs and Sweet Pea are just as bewildered as the viewers at home. Nonetheless, the party is thrown. One that is enhanced by the arrival of FP, who was made sheriff by Hermione while Hiram recovers in the hospital. It seems that FP and Hermione are in cahoots, and the strange bedfellows may have their own plan to undermine Hiram, which would be interesting in its own right. But yes, that is my review here of Riverdale Review Theories, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Yes, I read script each and every week in my thoughts, so that's why I'm not reading. But overall, just enjoyed it to my nephews. It's football, lights up. But anyways, good episode, interesting with how things unfolded for sure, right? Certainly hope to hear from some of you that are fans of the show or love the show or otherwise. And we'll talk to you all then. But for now, bid you do. Riverdale fans, I'll see you next week for the next Riverdale Review Review and Theories episode. As for other people that are subscribed to my channel for really anything, my next videos will be coming out here later today, if not soon. And then tonight for Steve's Wrestling Rambles. So we'll be talking about Royal Rumble, those stuff, and predicting. But in general, hope you all have a great rest of your day, your area, and above all else, as always, take care.